Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I just love fishing in the fall, folks. Nice brisk weather, and guess what? The fish are active. And I'm hoping for some active fish today. I am running the Stingeye Spinner today, folks. And I went with the size number 4, which is a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier, which is great for fishing these deeper water and strong current conditions, and allows me to have some really nice long casts. And if you've never seen the Stingeye Spinner, folks, it's got a great big eyeball, and the eyeball is a great attractor, natural attractor. The fish hit the eye, hit the head, and that's where the hook is. So it gives you a great opportunity to hook in and land some fish. So I'm opening up with the chartreuse today. I brought all colors, but the reason I'm going with chartreuse is we got the sun just starting to come up and the water's pretty clear. So I brought all colors with me, but I'm gonna stick with chartreuse silver or silver black today, and see, folks, if I could hook into a salmon or a trout. And in the fall, folks, it's a beautiful opportunity for the boatless angler to be able to catch some big fish, like a big salmon. And that's what's really, really exciting. Nice crisp weather, not too hot, very comfortable, and a good chance to catch a big fish. Speaking of which, I am running Thunder braid today. I've got 30-pound Thunder braid on, and I also have a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader. And I like using braid under these conditions because I can get a lot of line on the spool. Now, I brought another rod with me that has a bigger reel and a lot higher line capacity, but I'm gonna open up with this one. I've got a full spool of line, and because it's 30-pound, they can put a fair amount of pressure on these fish, and hopefully I won't get spooled, because down here they can make some pretty long runs, and you got to be prepared. So at least make sure, if you're gonna fish for salmon, let's say, you want to make sure that you have a full spool of line. Okay, so that's going to be the technique. The water level is on its way up because the hydro takes the water, and it's about 8:30 or so in the morning right now. By 9 o'clock it should be done. We'll see where the water level ends up at, but stay tuned, folks. We're looking to have ourselves a great day. Oh, there's a beautiful hit, folks. Absolutely beautiful hit. You gotta love that. And with the braided line, of course, it's a direct hook set, which is nice because you got a lot of line out. So you want to make sure you get that direct hook set. And the other thing I'd like to mention, I mentioned I'm using 30-pound Thunder braid. Well, the other reason for using braid at all is because it's way thinner than mono or fluoro, and you can get a lot more line on your spool, and that's what you're going to want when you're out here fishing, especially as a boatless angler. You want a lot of line capacity. And besides, try to get 30-pound mono or fluoro on a spinning reel won't bode well. But you know what? The sun has just started to come up, and whack. He just nailed it. I love it. Oh, it feels like he's got some weight to him. I gotta be very careful here. Very careful. Yeah. That's what I figured. So I gotta try to keep him controlled. And in this pool of current here, if he gets away out into that really strong current, I run the risk of losing him. But I am gaining on him, folks. Oh, I just love that hit. Every time you make that cast and you're reeling it in, you're just waiting for something to just hammer your lure. And it's that anticipation that is just absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I love it, folks. And then, of course, as I always say, hooking into a fish is always a bonus. Oh boy. Oh yeah, he's nowhere near being done. Nowhere near being done. Ah. Now I am also running. I am running a one-piece 7.5-foot fishing rod. This particular one is an inshore rod, saltwater, from Daiwa. It's a coastal rod. And I do like the saltwater inshore rods for fishing, freshwater fishing, especially when you're going for bigger game. I love it. Now I got to keep him out of the rocks as well. There's a ton of rocks here. And the water level's still coming up. Didn't take very long to get a bite, folks, I'll tell you that. Like I say, these Stingeye Spinners, that blade gives off a ton of flash, and then that great big eyeball. Just a natural attractor. And these fish just hammer them. Now I brought my, I got my trusty old net here, folks. This thing is probably older than me, okay? It was given to me by my neighbor, who was old at the time, in his 80s, so I don't know how long he had it, and he gave it to me like 20 years ago. So it's a really, really old net. And you know what? Sentimental value. I like to use it. He was a great neighbor and a good friend, and he thought about me to give me that gift. So you know what? I'd like to take it out and use it. I have probably half a dozen nets at home, but that's the one I grabbed this morning. Oh, wow. I can't believe, folks, how strong these fish are. It is unbelievable how strong these fish are. I haven't even seen them yet. Ooh, I see him now. I see him now, folks. So we got ourselves a beautiful salmon. Real nice salmon. Look at the hook right in the side of the mouth. Now, where's he going? Coming the shore? Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a nice salmon, folks. We got a nice salmon. Exactly what I was looking for. You know what? The fight is great. You're gonna laugh. I enjoyed the hit. I think even better. It's just beautiful. I enjoyed that hit and the hook set. So at this point, even if I lose them, it's okay. I think I might have him tuckered out. Let's see if we can get him landed here. Come on, Mr. Salmon. Oh yeah. Come on. In the net you get. Oh, he's even too big for this net. Holy. That's a big salmon, folks. That is a big salmon. Wowzer. And it looks like a female full of eggs. They come out this time of year. They spawn, and they typically die after they spawn. And most of these salmon here coming in from Lake Ontario, they're all spawn fish, or stocked fish. Okay, so I need to grab myself a nice photo for Facebook and Instagram, and I'll take a closer look at this fish, and we're gonna get him released, or her released. Wow, what a beauty. That's a big salmon, folks, big salmon. Okay, folks, are you ready for this? Oh, get your mouth out of the net. Teeth in the net. Okay, there we go, folks. Oh my goodness, heavy fish, big female, full of eggs, thick and heavy. What a beautiful salmon. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, she wants to go badly. Look at that. What a beautiful release. Oh, I just love it. I'm gonna watch them swim away. Folks, you gotta love that. Nice solid hit, good fight. I got myself a beautiful photo and a nice release. That fish will release her eggs, and of course eventually will die after she spawns. But you know what? She's done her part, and definitely did her part for me today. What a fantastic start to my day. Folks, we get an opportunity fishing for salmon. It's a lot of fun. What's not a lot of fun is taking your lure out of the net, but that's okay. I'll take care of that right now. If you get an opportunity, folks, get a line wet. Just get out there, have some fun, whether you're by yourself, with a friend or family member. The key is getting out and enjoying the day, especially before the winter comes. Wherever you're tuning in from, I want to thank you for spending time with me on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. Wow, I love that. That was just fantastic.